And they're declaring that the military is destroyed, the Air Force is destroyed, and their anti-aircraft technology is destroyed. The F-15 being shot down goes against that narrative completely. But please continue.
Yeah, and the other thing is that during this rescue operation, they lost more planes. I think a couple of Black Hawk helicopters were shut down. Two C-130s were stranded, and they had to blow them up because they didn't want the Iranians to capture their planes. So the entire operation cost hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars, actually. And I see people on Twitter who are like, this can't possibly be a rescue operation because why would the Americans commit so many resources, take so many casualties just to rescue one pilot? It makes no sense whatsoever. And my argument is this. The Americans, when they fight a war, it's not really about military strategy. It's really more about optics and narrative, right? So if you're a special operator, if you're Delta or Navy, you're not thinking about how to win this war. You're thinking about, after this war, can I get a book deal? Can I get a movie deal? Can I go? I'm serious, man. This is like literally how these guys think. You've got this culture where special forces have taken over the military. They are now the superstars of the military. And for them, what's important is that the military revolves around them and their ego. And it's just a problem in the military. And a lot of people have talked about this, where you've got these prima donnas who think that they're the generals and they refuse to take orders from the generals, right? And it's something that's reinforced in popular culture where, you go back to the Osama bin Laden capture. And that was like huge news. And they made a movie about it. And these Navy SEALs were invited to give talks and they have book deals and all that. So you've got this culture in the American military and the people, the special operators, it's not about how to win this war. It's about like, how do I look good in this war? And that's why America engages in these like high risk, low reward operations. And this can be a huge problem as this war continues because America doesn't have infinite resources, because America can't afford to like every weekend go rescue a pilot and spend like, $1 billion doing so. Yeah. And the other thing is, look, this is exactly what they did in 2003. So there was this private named Jessica Lynch, Lynch, okay? And her convoy was ambushed by the Iraqis because it got lost from the main convoy. And she was captured as a prisoner of war. She had a lot of injuries, so the Iraqis put her in a hospital, a civilian hospital. And then word got out that she was in the civilian hospital, and the Americans had hundreds of special forces go rescue her. It was a very complex operation that involved a lot of different branches. And this was huge news in America at that time, and it made America feel good. They made a movie about it. The problem is that after the war, Jessica Lynch gave public talk saying the entire incident was fabricated by the Americans. The American military said that I was a prisoner of war being raped by the Iraqis, and they had soldiers guarding me all the time. But the reality was that I was treated very well by the doctors and nurses at this hospital. The military had gone away a long time ago. And you know what? Honestly, they wanted to like put me in an ambulance and send me back to the Americans. But the Americans shot at this ambulance, so they couldn't do that. And you know what? If they had sent a representative from the American embassy to come and take me home, the Iraqis would have cooperated. Instead, they had sent hundreds of special operators with like fake bullets to stage this commando raid in the hospital to make it look good on TV, and to make movies about it. And so that's what the American military does. It's not about winning wars. It's about looking good, so that you can have a book deal or a movie afterwards. And this can be a disaster in this war.